Hi guys, my name is Cynthia and I'll be talking about my family history, mostly about how and why my close relatives ended up here in the United States. My grandma and grandpa were born and raised in Juarez, Mexico. They had 6 children that were also born and raised there. My grandpa became the chief of police for Juarez for about 7 years, while my grandma was a stay-at-home mom. So one day, my grandparents made a choice to leave Juarez, Mexico, and migrate over to the United States. Just like the families today, they moved over to the US to give themselves and their children a better life than they were living. However, back then, it wasn't so difficult for people from Mexico to migrate to the United States. It was easier and faster to get a visa back then or become a US citizen, unlike today. Today, it could take years to become a U.S. citizen. The requirements have changed, and Americans don't want any more people from Mexico to cross over because they feel that they are in danger of losing their jobs. So thankfully, my grandparents made an early decision to come over. So their first stop over here in America was King City, California. They migrated there so that my grandpa could work in the fields of California. He later moved his way up to becoming a chef for 5 years. Him and my grandma had yet another child while living in King City. They then decided to move down here to El Paso, Texas because they had a lot of family still living in Juarez, Mexico, and wanted to be closer to them. Here, my grandpa became the owner of Ben's Tacos over in Segundo Barrio. My grandparents later had their final child, my dad. This is my dad as a little boy smiling for a picture in front of Ben's Tacos. My dad grew up to be successful in owning his own computer business. My other grandma, my mom's mom, was also born in Mexico, but she was born in Chihuahua. She migrated over to the US for the same reason. Her parents, my great-grandparents, wanted to give their family a better life. Both my parents and I are very grateful for my grandparents making the sacrifices that they did for a chance at a better life.